Welcome back. So in this tutorial, we will look at colliders. So in order to understand colliders, let's first make this plane. So all you need to do is go hover over this, go to 3D object plane. So I'm going to delete this new one I just made because I already have one here. And let's create a cube. So go back to 3D object, cube, and let's bring it to 0, 0, 0. And let's move it up a little bit more so it's just hovering above. Let's also go ahead, just for the sake of this tutorial, what we are going to do is right click, and we are going to create a camera. This camera we will move so it allows us to see what's happening to our little cube here. So I'm just gonna bring it in a little bit closer. Actually, let's move it to 0, 0, 0. And now we can set it up to be able to view things as we like. There we go. And we will, just for the sake of this tutorial, we will uncheck XR Origin, uncheck XR Interaction Manager, just so we can focus on colliders and how they work. Okay, so we have this cube that's hovering. Let's just press play and see what happens. Yeah, so as you can see, you're viewing the cube. So play mode will enable, things that we do to this cube. So let's go ahead and select the cube. And if you go into add component, turn it to rigid body. So rigid body, now this adds physics qualities to this cube. So for the first test, let's just leave it the way it is so we can see mass, drag, angular drag, which is basically like how it slows down or dampens at an angle. Drag will do it straight up and down. And then use gravity means it's using gravity. So why don't we just go ahead and press play and see what happens. So as you can see, it's using gravity, therefore it fell. If we go do not use gravity and we press play, oh, yeah, so this is something to note is if you make changes during play mode, it won't take effect. So let's just unselect use gravity. Let's press play. And as you can see, nothing's happening because it's not using gravity and it's just not doing anything. So why don't we go ahead and move it up, and then let's make a copy. So press Control D to duplicate. Let's add a cube and kind of offset it a bit, as you can see, just so we can kind of study its properties. And then let's go ahead and press Control D, make another copy, move this over, and we'll move all of them over just so we can compare. So let's make let's take this one and let's turn it to be kinematic. We can say use gravity. And let's take this one and then let's just leave it the way it is. So not kinematic, not use gravity. And then the one up on top, let's say use gravity, mass 1, and then drag, leave all of it the way it is. And then this other one, let's go use gravity, is kinematic. Let's just see what happens. Let's press play. Yeah, so if we select cube, okay, let's go back here. So why this cube started flying away, because it's not using gravity. It's not doing anything, and it's just kind of floating away because it had an impact. This one is using gravity, but is kinematic, so you noticed how nothing happened to it. So maybe if we uncheck use gravity, and then let's press play again. You'll notice that it's still nothing happens. So basically, by selecting is kinematic, what happens is the object becomes rigid in space. So we can use this for walls that are immovable. Kinematic objects are immovable even if external forces are applied to it. So for example, if you wanted to make a floating platform, you would make it a kinematic object. So this object here, let's give it use gravity. And then this object here, see how it's not even moving because we've said it's kinematic. So let's remove is kinematic. For this one here, we leave it the way it is. And then with this one here, let's just add some drag. Let's go to drag of 10 point something. Let's just see what happens now. So you saw the one with drag is just taking that much longer to come down. So this object here, let's not say it uses gravity, let's say it's kinematic as well. So is this one. This one is using gravity, has no drag. This one is using gravity, but has drag. So let's have a look again. And then you can see the one with the drag, it just, it just takes that much longer. So that's how to work with different types of colliders. So give the angular drag a try and see how that works for you. The next thing we're going to look at is grab interactables. So that'll be the next video.